Lecture 2. What can Claude actually do? Now that you have met Claude and understand where it came from, it's time to get practical. Today, we're answering a question most new users ask right away. Okay, but what can Claude actually do for me? You don't need to know how Claude works behind the scenes to use it well. What matters is knowing what kind of tasks it can help with, and more importantly, how to use it in ways that are genuinely useful in your daily life. In this lecture, you will learn the wide range of things Claude can do, like writing support, study help, brainstorming ideas, and organizing your tasks. You will see how Claude fits into everyday, academic, and personal workflows, and walk away with clear examples of how to start using it right away. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to identify a range of tasks Claude can help you complete, understand how Claude's abilities fit into academic, personal, and professional work, recognize how to tailor your requests based on what you want Claude to do. Explore real examples and think about how you could use Claude in your own routine. Let's think about Claude not as some distant tech product, but as a helpful assistant, someone you could message to, ask for support, advice, or second pair of eyes on something you are working on. That's the role Claude is built for. Writing and editing support. One of the most common uses for Claude is helping with writing. Claude can draft emails or messages in a professional tone, help you write essays, introductions, summaries, or blog posts, rephrase or polish sentences to sound more clear or formal. Let's say you're writing a cover letter. You could type in here as, "Can you write a short cover letter for a marketing internship using this information?" And you just press enter. Claude can take your input and build a strong first draft. You still get to tweak it, but the hardest part, starting, is already done. Now you just will have to provide all these 4 points that it is asking about, and will write a draft that will be formal and attention grabbing. Or imagine you are writing an essay conclusion and can't find the right words. You can ask, "Summarize the key points from this essay in 3 sentences." Claude responds with a concise summary you can use or refine. Study help and research prep. Claude is not a replacement for textbooks, but it's a great study buddy. You can use it to explain complex topics in simpler language, generate flashcards for quick review, compare concepts, for example, difference between deductive and inductive reasoning, help brainstorm research angles for a project. It's not always perfectly accurate, so don't treat it like a source you can cite, but it can absolutely help you understand something before you dive into your readings. Brainstorming and idea generation. Stuck on a project? Don't know how to start your presentation? Claude can help you generate title ideas or outlines, suggest content for slides, list pros and cons of a topic, come up with creative examples or metaphors. Let's say you are preparing for a class discussion. You can ask by giving it a prompt in here as, "What are 3 interesting arguments for the topic? Should college be free?" Mhm. Should and press enter. Claude might not give you perfect arguments, but you will have a starting point to work with, as it has given 3 arguments as economic mobility and equality, economic growth through human capital, and public health and social benefits. So you can give arguments based on these. Task and time management. Claude can also act like a personal organizer. You can ask it to break a project into manageable steps, create a weekly study plan or revision timetable, generate daily to-do lists based on your goals. For example, you can give it a prompt in here as help me plan how to study for my biology exam over the next 7 days, and press enter. Here you can see Claude will outline a reasonable schedule that you can adjust to fit your week. So it has given a 7-day schedule in morning, afternoon, evening, and all of these. And the final exam day checklist as well. Everyday problem solving. Finally, Claude can help you navigate small, everyday challenges. Writing polite responses to tricky emails. Preparing questions to ask during an interview. Figuring out how to explain something to a friend or classmate. Getting sample scripts for presentations or speeches. It won't always get it perfect, but think of it like a fast, creative assistant that helps you get unstuck. And the more clearly you ask, the more helpful the response. Key takeaway: Claude is not just for tech people or researchers. It's built to assist with real life tasks, whether you are studying, writing, planning, or organizing. Claude can help you think faster, clarify your ideas, and get more done with less stress.